You'd think a notice board like that must have had all sorts of travel schedules posted on it over the years. But that's all come to an end. Keep your eyes on the horizon. There should be an up in the station around here. This is where travellers used to get on ancient flap-flap machines and fly high above the dirty clouds. They called it an aero... They sure did. The filth from them fell to the earth, so they eventually had to land in it with the rest of us. Look sharp and you'll probably find traces of travels here too. That's it! No surprise that travellers wound their way through here. Air travel used to be the fastest way to get around. Maybe too fast. You miss a lot of the world when you're buzzing over it. Not these ones. Not anymore. Flying that fast is terribly tricky, though. If you got one of them to work, you'd probably crash it. You might not be able to fly out of here, but you can still follow more of those traces all over the world. You need to regulate the nozzles so they adjoin. Now that's unblocked, there's nothing stopping the flow. Oh, it's locked. The day almost makes you want to smile. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Nighttime is the better time for lots of things. There's a notice board, probably once filled with posts begging for nose plugs. There's a gas capturatory not too far from here. Just keep your nose up. The Toxanol Corporation made gas into burn fuel here. It made everyone sick after a while. The poisoning happened slowly. By the time they realized it was happening, it was too late. Especially for them. Nasty as this place is, you might still find some tracks here. All the colors during the day. That looks like you're on track. It's comforting to travel on an old path like this. For you, I mean. Toxanol sold it all off as fast as they could make it. Might be some hidden around, but not a lot. Seems like those tracks never run out of gas. Initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Easy to forget how dangerous this world can be. The SHAREfactory. Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see. Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around here somewhere, probably taking care of his guppos. A SHAREfactory was one of the cleaner ways to make power, until the surf turned into goo and clogged it all up, that is. The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the bygone. There are sure to be more tracks around here, maybe by the shore. It's a new day to you. Might as well enjoy it. Impressed you found that, despite all the goo. This place has held power for a long time. In many ways, it still does. That would require cleaning up all the goo. Glad you found that track. There's a lot to learn about this world, both here and beyond. Don't see that every day. Seems dirty down here in the dirt. Not too shocking to find a notice board here. Just sad to think of all those unanswered questions. Can you feel your fur standing on end? There's a spark plant not too far from here. This place used to make power for the Toxanol Corporation. Clogged the sky and water too. Nobody was so formal as to call it that, but yes, all the sparks you could want for all your spark-hungry gear. While you're looking out for sparks, see if you can find a track, too. There's the track! How shocking. Those tracks turn up in all sorts of places of power. In what way? The power or the pollution? One thing's for sure, when it comes to places like this, they go hand in hand. As electrifying as finding that track has been, you've many other places to visit. lots of flesh. That board is filled with all sorts of hopes and fears of those who didn't like the city or nature and got trapped in between. You're getting close to what they used to call suburbia now. Not quite a city, and nothing like nature. When the cities became too polluted, some moved here. Eventually they ran out of places to escape. Back then, it was easier to move away from the messes you made than try to do anything to clean them. You'll find some traces of travels, even out here in the sticks. Well, what do you know? There's another track. Sometimes even seasoned travelers needed a chance to get away from the hustle of the city. It's a wonderful place to raise a family, if you think there's a future for them. The tracks you found here will lead you back into the thick of things, eventually. Keep your eyes out for new paths. Easy to miss things down here.